This video will review the way to take a vertex form of an equation, so the information here, and change it into the standard form of equation, the information over here. Now this just comes down to some simple algebra and remembering some skills from Math 10C. The first thing we have to remember when we're looking at this vertex form of an equation, that if we want to expand it out to standard form, we have to be able to remember junior high, the order of operations, BEDMAS, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, and then addition, subtraction. So if we were to examine this, there is some stuff in the brackets, x plus 5, but there is nothing to do with it. There's nothing I can do to simplify that. So the next thing is to do the exponents. I do have an exponent on 2 on the x plus 5. What that actually means to us is that it is x plus 5 times x plus 5. That's what it is squared, and then the minus 12. So one of the easiest things I think to do when we're doing this is to actually just FOIL, or whatever your teacher had called expanding these two binomials. So we say x times x, x squared, x times 5, 5x. 5 times x, positive 5x. 5 times 5, positive 25. Then minus 12. So now we can go ahead and we can simplify the stuff in the brackets again, just so we have less to work with, because we do see there are two middle terms that have x's, two like terms. So 5x plus 5x simplifies to a positive 10x plus 25 minus 12. Now the next step that we want to do is to deal with this multiplication on the outside of this negative 4. That means this negative 4 has to be distributed into that trinomial behind it. So we're going to say negative 4 times x squared is negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times a positive 10 is minus 40x. And negative 4 times a positive 25 is negative 100. So now I distributed all that in, and I can't forget that we always have this minus 12 out the back. So now we just have to continue on simplifying what we have in this expanded form so far. And the only things that we can actually simplify right now are the two constants. So now we just go, there is nothing else that simplifies with the x squared term, so it stays minus 4x. There's no other x terms, so that stays minus 40. And now a negative 100 minus 12 is negative 112. So now we have converted that original question into standard form.